5. Eat a cannibal.
In 1981, Issey Sagawa, a Japanese student at the Sorbonne in Paris, achieved worldwide infamy when he murdered his girlfriend and then systematically ate her remains. Repatriated back to Japan after only 4 years behind bars, thanks mainly to the influence of his rich and powerful father, Sagawa was quickly dubbed the godfather of cannibalism, and now spends his time putting his demented memories to paper in the form of cartoons. It went without saying that this was not going to be pleasant. We finally found the place where Mr. Sagawa lives. It's a small flat in the suburbs. I'm pretty nervous because after all this guy has killed and eaten a human being, so I don't know how predictable he's going to be. This is his front door, which gloriously makes no secret of the fact that he eats people. Let's meet the man. This is obviously your bedroom. Talk me through your decoration here. You've got a lot of magazines on the floor laid out.
Yes.
Is that for any sexual purpose?
I want to eat every girl.
You want to eat all those girls?
Yes.
Right. Well, I wouldn't say that on television, mate. Tell me about Renee, the woman you ate.
I met her at university in Paris. She was a beautiful girl with a different air to the rest of the Parisian girls. Oh yes, she was very beautiful.
When did you decide that you were going to kill and eat her?
I never intended to kill her. We were friends. One night I invited her to my house for dinner. She came and was very kind. After dinner, she sat reading poetry with her back to me. It was then that I took my rifle and shot her in the neck. She fell down dead.
What does human flesh taste like?
It tastes like the fatty bit of the tuna fish. It was very tender and melts in your mouth. I tried frying parts of the buttocks, but it was better raw. However, in particular, I like the tongue and parts of the upper thigh. As I dined, I had her panties and a Playboy magazine with me, and I thought to myself, I am eating this girl. I am eating this girl.
But that still wasn't enough for Mr. Sagawa, because he then proceeded to gratify himself sexually with her remains, with acts so horrific that the details are just too gross to go into here. Although not without a curious demented charm, he was undoubtedly an evil man, and my day with him was about to get a whole lot worse. Well, fearful as I am to ask, my challenge today is to eat a part of you. Is it possible to have some of your toenails or your hair?
Well, I don't think I'm so tasty. Perhaps you should go out and find a nice girl to eat.
Well, that wasn't quite what I had in mind, and as Mr. Sagawa donned his bizarre sombrero, cannibal in a sombrero, things started to take an even more sinister turn, because it seems that grass-court girlies are the latest item on his menu. I can't help but notice you've also got a picture of a tennis player's buttocks. What's all that about?
That's my real me. I want to eat her Martina Hingis hips and legs.
That's Martina Hingis' bottom.
Really delicious.
Right.
I draw her legs also.
That's Martina Hingis' legs.
Martina Hingis is very strong,
sexy.
It's a Japanese actress, but also appetizing. It's my she's eating my penis. I like her.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sagawa. That's quite enough lunacy for one afternoon. It was definitely time to get on with my challenge and get the hell out of here. Well, it's cookery time. I'm in Mr. Sagawa's kitchen. I've got a traditional meal, which I believe combines both Japanese theme and cannibalism. Mr. Sagawa?
Yes?
It's time for your clipping. Would you like to sit down?
Yeah.
Have a glass of Chianti. Here's Mr. Sagawa's fingernails. Do a bit of preparation. Let's see how much we got. Not bad, certainly enough to get the flavour of the man. Thank you very much, Mr. Sagawa. A very generous portion. I'm just going to put them on this bit of red sushi here. Sort of like a topping of mozzarella cheese. Time to face the hideous moment, I think. Here we go. Oh, God. I hope he keeps them clean. There we go.
crunchy. I'm gonna throw up. I can taste them. Oh, that's horrible. No offence, mate, but your fingernails are disgusting. God knows what he's been picking at with them. Oh my God, I've been up his nose. He's wiped his ass with them. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh God, I've got to spit this out.
So I'd completed my challenge, but frankly, it felt like a hollow victory. Mr. Sagawa was clearly a sick individual, and 4 years in jail seems far too lenient a sentence for someone guilty of such an appalling crime. And for me, on a more personal level, things couldn't have ended up much worse. Japan had resoundingly beaten me 3-2, and as a result, I was to be punished with a really quite disgusting forfeit.
Forfeit. Get a bukkake.
Those of you who don't know what a bukkake is are probably wondering why I look so worried about this one. Let me explain. Centuries ago, Japanese fishermen used to perform a bizarre ritual before going out to sea in order to ensure the success of their voyage. They'd get a maiden from the village, bury her up to her neck in sand, and then gather round and satisfy themselves all over her face. Even today in Japan, certain business contracts are sealed by hiring a prostitute, laying her on the boardroom table, and getting everyone in suits to form a circle and masturbate. It sounds horrible, but look at their economy, and look at ours. To give the women of Japan a crack at revenge, I went to a brothel to meet two ladies of pleasure. Ah, hello there, how do you do? Both dressed as sailors. How very appropriate. Hope I bring you a lot of luck with your fishing expeditions. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Get this goth off my face. I can't breathe. Spit up my nose. Yeah. Honestly, girls, I don't know what all the fuss is about.